Hello, I'm going to show you today how to put together the column for the PR shape. I've laid everything out so that you can see what will be, how we will put it together. So we've got the very bottom of the base, we've got the actual column, you have the holder, just keep that aside, and then you've got the base to the top base to the PR shape. And in your package, you'll have received, this is going to come separate, by the way, this comes separate from everything else, and in the box with all the rest of the stuff, you'll receive this. This piece you're actually not going to need, so you can set that aside. You won't be needing that. That's just for the PR cell, and since we're putting together the PR shape, you'll be using the larger one, okay? We also have 4 wheels. We've got a bunch of screws, bolts, and nuts, and we have our little key. Okay, so I'm going to start. You're going to take the 4 wheels on the bottom of the base, and you're just going to, we've already screwed in 3, I'm going to take the 4th one, and you're just going to screw that right into the hole, and just turn it clockwise until it screws all the way in. Just like that. And you're just until it reaches the end. Once that's screwed, that's it, you're done. So now you've got the 4 wheels on there. You can turn that over. A little heavy. Okay. So I'm going to take you might want to have somebody help you with this. You might not want to do it on your own because the pieces are pretty heavy. So I've applied 3 of them already so that you can see. I'm going to apply the last one. So I'm going to take the serrated, I'm going to pop it right in over the screw, and I'm going to take my large nut and put that right in there. Okay, and that's it. So now I've got the column bolted right onto the bottom. Now we're going to attach the top base. Before we attach the top base, however, we want to attach to the top base the holder. You can attach it after you've already attached this up here, but you're going to find yourself upside down trying to get the screws in properly. So we're just going to attach that first. You have if you come over to your screws, you've got 2 smaller screws. Where the other ones bring 4, this one brings just 2, so you know what you're working with. And then you have 2 of both different types of washers left. So we're going to use all of this to attach this over here. Make sure that this is proper, meaning that if you notice, you've got the magnets on the top part and you've got the handle facing the front. So I've got this to the front, I need to have the handles to the front. So I have attached one side. Like I said, it's a little heavy, so you're going to want to have a helper with you to hold it properly for you. She'll just hold that there for me. I'm going to place the 2nd screw right in there, and place my washer, and place my nut right on top of that. And then you're just going to, again, screw that right in there. Perfect. Thank you. So we have that set. Now we're going to place this on top of. So I'm going to take my top, and the top of my base has the 4 holes right in the middle. I'm going to line them up with the 4 holes at the top of the column and place that right over there. Make sure that the holes are lined up and you see them clearly from the top. And then I'm going to take my 4 larger bolts. I've got 4 of the smaller ones and 4 of the flat top ones. I'm going to take the flat top ones, and I'm going to place that right inside the hole. So you're going to need a screwdriver for this. You're just going to pop it right into the hole, and then with your Phillips, you're going to turn this to get that in. I've already put the other 3 so that you don't have to sit there and watch me. There, all 4 of them are tightly put in there in the hole. So you have 4 screws left over. Just save those, set them aside and save them, because you'll be using those for the next step. Once we have our PR cell to place right on top, you're going to screw those in. So stay tuned for the next video.